Hey guys, Wells Knight here, and welcome back to another episode of our Total War Warhammer Empire campaign. We are picking up where we left off. We have an army sitting over here, a couple of chaos stacks. I think I should probably attack them while I can. Volkmar the Grimm's army is pretty beat up, but I think that will be very important. I'm going to go ahead and get this Grand Hammer of Sigmar. And in fact, I want to get down this line pretty much as quickly as I can, because that will greatly buff Volkmar the Grimm's abilities. I think I can take these two armies. How's Volkmar himself is pretty beat up, though. But I mean, we're talking 5 units, and they're all damaged. I do have some swordsmen and stuff. This Chaos Army, if this was down here, I wouldn't pick that fight. But I think I can win this. So we're going to go for it. Oh, yeah. Yeah, look at the odds there. That's kind of what I figured. So we'll go ahead and auto-resolve that, and we will win. And that should get them both off the field, which is fantastic. And then I'm going to go ahead and garrison in here in Talabheim so as to essentially replenish a bit faster. I'm also going to go ahead and, well, actually, before I do that, let's just see if I've got a Temple of Sigmar anywhere, because I want to recruit a Witch Hunter. I've got one here. That'll work. So let's go recruit hero, and let's get ourselves a Witch Hunter. Let's see. Honorable, enemy leadership. Yeah, definitely don't want the clumsy guy. I'm thinking we will go... I think the Distinguishing Scar is probably a better plan. And we're going to deploy him. I've got a quest. I think it's the Silver Seal. Deploy a Witch Hunter to Reichland. And then I've also got a Battle Wizard to Ostermark. And I don't know if I have anywhere where I can actually recruit. I need to see. I don't know if there's anywhere where I can recruit a wizard. So let me look through, let's just kind of peek through our provinces and see if there's anywhere where we can recruit mages of any kind whatsoever. I don't think there is. I don't think I have any conclaves or anything like that at the moment. Yeah, it doesn't look like it. Okay, so I do want to upgrade this. I'm going to need 5 population surplus. So, looks like about 6 turns or so, I'll be able to add the Battle Wizard's Conclave over here, and that'll help significantly. Let's look through our other stuff. Castle Bastogne. Do I have any more enemies over here? Yeah, I do, so I probably should put... Oh, actually, I think we'll do the Iron Mining Pit there. And then here, I think I'm going to do the... Wow, public order is rough over here. Let's take a look at that real quick. Corruption, provincial instability, taxes, difficulty level, and events. So, pretty rough. I do have a couple of armies down here that I can use to kind of fend off nasty things. And there's quite a few armies sitting here in Muselian. So, I think... Oh, no. I don't want to declare war on... Well, yeah, actually, I think I do. We're going to go for it.
I am Prince and Emperor.
Let's go. Sorry, Bretonia. I need your provinces. And we will encircle. Because I'm pretty sure... Hold on. Our reinforcements aren't close enough. So we'll move these guys up just a little bit. And now we've got a pretty significant advantage as far as this goes. We could... Well, they got a lot of cavalry archers. That's just going to be in fact, they have a lot of cavalry. This is just going to be an annoying battle. This wouldn't even really be a challenging battle, just an annoying one. So I think I am going to go ahead and auto-resolve it. But that will wipe out both of their armies. Actually, this one's going to take off running. Who is this? Leon Kerr? We'll come down here and finish him off. Should be pretty easy. We'll take the leadership. So Liam Kerr is now out of the fight, which is awesome for us, because that basically takes out 2 almost full stack armies from Bretonnia, and basically leaves them undefended, where I can now come back and just sweep through and get rid of a lot of those guys. So that is good. Let's see. What do we want to spend Karl Franz's stuff on? I'm thinking Headhunter, Alert, Upkeep. That actually could be very useful. He's got a pretty expensive army with a lot of great swords. Let's actually do that. That'll help me boost up my income a little bit. And then over here, let's see. He's a regular lord. Oh, we'll get the Imperial Griffin for sure. And then we'll get the missile resistance since he'll be up in the air and vulnerable to flyers. And looks like I don't have the ability.
Yes.
Let's put him over here by Karl Franz. We'll just kind of run him over, because I do want him close at hand. Let's see. Over here, these guys I'm not too worried about. If I remember correctly, I was chasing chaos, I think. Oh, no. We were about to have a revolt right here. Yeah. Okay. So let's... If I garrison in here, is that going to stop the revolt? It would. I'm actually going to leave myself out so that the revolt still happens, because once I take out that army, it'll knock a huge chunk off of that, which is good. All my other characters are dealt with. I've got about 8,000 to spend. I think Castle Bastone, I'm going to put walls on it. Bordaloo. That's wine production. I would really like to get my income up again, because it's actually relatively low for where we're at in the game. Let's just look through here and make sure. Salzamud, they've got walls. Yeah, we'll take the resources. Why not? We're still trading with the dwarves, so that could be useful. Let's upgrade that. And over here, let's see, Marienburg and Gorcel. Gorcel, I'm thinking walls, and how we're doing for public order. Pretty bad, actually. Let's go ahead and do walls and then a tap room here. And that should do it for this turn. It's going to take us a little while to actually kind of sort all these things out, but that was not bad. So, Ostermark has risen up against us, as I figured they would. We do have a full stack army right here to deal with that. So let's go crush this Chaos Rebellion real quick before it grows into something I'm a bit more worried about. And now we can garrison him in here and get some significant amounts of public order back, which will be good. I'm going to hold off on upgrading that tap room just because it would spend pretty much all of my cash, and I don't want to do that. Karl Franz is fully and completely replenished. Almost. His halberdiers are a bit beat up, but I don't need them. I'm going to come up here and take Lioness, and we will auto-resolve that fight because siege battles are annoying. Ooh, loot and occupy. I'm just going to occupy these, unless I can get more than 10,000 gold for them. I think it makes more sense to just occupy. Now you... How far up here can I get if I don't replenish?
On it.
Yeah, let's get him up. What's our... How much do we need for encamp? 50%? What I'd like to do is garrison Karl Franz over here. Actually, can I get him up to Castle Artois? Yes, I can. Let's put him up there. That way he'll replenish and he'll be guarding this province. And then I'll sweep in here next turn and start dealing with Corone and Lianguel, or however that's pronounced. Marienburg's still in rough shape. Marienburg's going to need my tap room, because this is one province that I really need. The port just gives such a ridiculous amount of cash that it's much needed. Let's see. I'm kind of thinking at this point we're going to go Purge Dark Cults to try and get rid of some of that Chaos Corruption. Let's see, what else do we have for armies? We've got Volkmar the Grim, who is pretty beat up. Looks like Telea's going after Chaos, which is good. I think they'll be able to deal with that. Volkmar the Grim's army is in pretty rough shape. But this is actually a pretty good province for recruiting, so why don't we see about recruiting some new stuff while we're here? I'd like to get... I've got 3 open spots in my army. I think I'd like to get a couple... Oh, I've only got a tiny amount of cash, though. We'll just hold off on it, and we'll do our recruiting there next turn. So, Nicholas the Scarred, I'm going to start moving him. Where's Reichland? Over here? Yeah, we're going to start moving him down here to Reichland so we can complete that quest. And the Reichland Runefang. Battle Wizard to Nordland. So I need some Battle Wizards of some sort. And let's go ahead and end the turn. Oh, I can issue an edict. Let's do that. Public order. I'm thinking growth. There we go. Excuse me. Bretonia is probably going to ask for a peace treaty. I am not going to give it to him, because I want that province. I believe it's Corone that's really good. Yeah, you can destroy this. I don't really care about these provinces up here at all. Although I think that was Varg, so he might occupy instead. Nope. Raised it anyway. That's fine.
Bring me to my men.
Alright. You can come up here and attack this. And wow, they actually have a decent army here. We still can win it though pretty easily. And I'll occupy again. We're just kind of picking off. We're basically just picking off Bretonia one province at a time. And they really don't have a garrison here. So I think what I'm going to do is go attack Corone. And we're just going to lay siege for the moment. Even though it looks like I could actually win it. Let's just win it now then. Finish them off, that way they can't come back and attack me. Oh, that's a lot of cash. We will take it. Loot and occupy. Thank you for the extra funds. So what do I not need here? I don't need these military buildings. I do want the public order. I do want the extra cash. And I think that's good for now. Provincial instability, -1 per turn. Yeah, I think we're in good shape. So Bretonia just got finished off, right? We should see faction eliminated. Yeah, faction destroyed. Bretonia, they are no more. So we now control a lot of this stuff. And the nice thing about Corone is if you look in the building browser here, we've got... I thought we did anyway. Proving Grounds? Is it not here? I thought it was here. Oh, here we go. Up here. The Tournament Grounds. 1,200 gold per turn for that bad boy. That's a lot. That is a massive, massive amount. And we want to get to that as quickly as we possibly can. So, we are going to go growth. Because that'll be a nice bump in income. And I think we're good. This public order here is kind of turning around. And it's time to recruit a few units here. So I'm going to actually get rid of these Pistoliers. We'll go 4 units of Great Swords. And then I'm going to get 1 more unit of Empire Knights as well, just so we have a little bit more cav. And that should round out his army relatively nicely. You can finish moving down here to Reichland.
Is that where heretics
and we'll leave him in here. Speaking of Reichland, I don't like the fact that this is in this province. Because in order to get steam tanks and some of the good stuff, that does need to be upgraded. I'd rather that these two be switched, honestly. Which I kind of hate to do, since we can actually get demigryphs right now, but it's got to be done. No, it doesn't. That's just, I don't want to spend 20 turns rebuilding all of that right now. I do want to go through, though, and upgrade any income buildings that I can, and or build any income buildings that I can. Because that's going to be a huge priority for me right now. Income is very important, for obvious reasons. And I'm a bit low on it, as you can see from... I'm only pulling in 3,000 a turn right now, which isn't great, considering we're on turn, what, 115 now? Something like that. But it's going fairly well, because we've gotten rid of Bretonnia. We were getting a nice chunk of cash from trading with them. The witch hunter reports a mysterious woman was seen fleeing through a small hamlet. Pursue her? Sure, witch hunter. Go get him. Oh. So I have to win this battle with Karl Franz's army. Yeah, we'll totally do that. We will totally do that. Karl Franz, how's your army? In good shape, actually. Let's go ahead and upgrade some stuff here. He's got Deathclaw, so I'm not too worried about that. I do want to finish off this upkeep one. And then I think we're going to go Deadly Onslaught. Get him that skill. Volkmar the Grim looks like he can level up. But I need to level up some more times before we can really get into his good stuff. I think we will go Route Marcher for now. He's going to need it. Up here, these guys are doing okay. Not great, but okay. They're holding down the north. And I'm not too worried about Kislev. They're actually relatively happy with me. Let's see if we can get like a trade agreement growing.
In the north,
now,
we have
why do you hate trade, Kislev? Like, really? It's beneficial to both of us. Border princes, not worried. And Astalia, they don't like me either. Alright. So, I guess, I don't know why Kislev doesn't like me enough to trade. You can see right there that they do like me. They just don't like me all that much. Okay. So, let's get this guy over here. We're going to attack and probably just raise Pack Ice Bay. I'd like to raise all of these provinces, actually, just to basically get the scaling kind of taken care of a little bit. I think Kislev is mostly up here and has done pretty well, and I'm not too worried about them. But I would like to get rid of some of these guys, so... Okay, let's see here. We do also have some income coming in from these ports, which is nice. But the chaos corruption is just so high, it's really not worth it to spend a lot of time dealing with that. I don't know where chaos went, but I know that this army would not be able to deal with chaos. They are still around somewhere. They haven't been completely eliminated, although I don't think they can be completely eliminated until Archaon shows up. Or Archaon, or whatever. Let's see, how's our public order here doing? It's doing okay. How much of this is military presence? 20. And 5 of it is characters, which means if I pull this army out, it's going to go and do other things. It's not going to be good. So, let's see. These guys can keep chasing chaos, I don't mind. I do need to deal with the vampire counts. One of my victory conditions for this campaign is to take East and Western Sylvania. So that is probably going to be I should probably start working towards that, honestly. And I can get to here. Oh, no, public order's still okay. Although some of that's characters, I think, right? Yeah, because I'm still technically in my lands. Wow. Vampire counts have some pretty big armies over here. That's kind of surprising. Okay. Let's see. So, Crone. I kind of just want to do growth for the moment. We'll just get growth going. And then I do want walls, I think, on Corone, since this is going to be a very high-value province again. Because of those parade fields or whatever it is. Let's see, how could our witch hunter be useful? Who's this? Oh, that's a chaos guy. Can I assassinate him? That's a really bad, those are bad odds. Let's see, who can I use my witch hunter against to start leveling him up? Let's start sending him off towards the vampire counts. See if we can do something there. These guys are still trying to mess up Grunberg, and they're doing a relatively annoying job of it. Oh, I had another chaos in their agents, man. And that's with my... I do have a mod that actually decreases the amount of annoying agents. But I think what we'll do... is it Galmaraz? The Silver Seal. Here we go. If I win this fight, Karl Franz is going to get a pretty useful thing here. So I think we are going to go ahead and fight this battle. We can't be garrisoned inside a province, though. So let's go ahead. We'll teleport over there. It's going to cost us 5,000 gold. And this should be a piece of cake, honestly. Like, there's nothing here that really scares me. All right, let's go ahead and fight this one. It's a quest battle, because we have to. Or it's a quest battle, so we have to fight it, I should say. And it looks like they're pretty much, from this deployment map, it looks like the vampire counts are pretty much all going to be up in this area right here.
We hunt this day, yet our quarry is neither boar nor deer, no! We pursue the undead! The witch hunters bring word that a vampire crone makes haste for Stirland, with the Silver Seal in her clutches. I charge you, brave men, with not letting that vampiress get to Sylvania. For we know she is a puppet. Her strings are pulled by that cursed wretch, von Karstein. Now, men, chase her down. Return to me what is mine, and send these von Karstein beasts a message. By taking her head, we have brought her to bay at the center of a forsaken temple, siphoning off ill magics to power her dread spells. Have no doubt. Surround the crone, slay the creature before she can summon her minions. By order of the Grand Theogenist, show no mercy!
Alright, let's go get this vampire count lady. Alright, also, before I forget, let's go, is it graphics? Game settings? There's got to be one for subtitles. Aha! Show subtitles. Got it. Okay, before I forget. Sorry about that. So let's see. The vampire counts are basically all going to be up in here. And unless I'm going to haul my cannon quite a ways, I don't know. That's a long ways for my cannon to travel. And although actually from here, moving up to about here, it's not too bad. Can you see? Do they have line of sight from over here? Kind of, sort of. I might have to basically just forego using my hand cannon, or my hammer of witches too much here. Let's make a line of great swords. Actually, let's do this. We'll make... Looks like it's going to be relatively close fighting quarters. So let's make a relatively thin army. I'll put some halberdiers over on this flank. And over here as well. Protect me from cavalry, because vampires do actually have pretty good cavalry. And I don't remember exactly what enemies we're expected to be facing here. I'll put my cannons... Actually, I'm going to put my cannons as close to this little area here as I can. Let's put all of these guys off of Fire of Will and on... Actually, let's put everybody on guard mode, because I don't want them chasing enemies forever and ever. And let's just do that. We'll start moving these guys up. She thinks she's safe on the rock. And we do have reinforcements coming in. Let's start moving up here. Let's just fly Karl Franz up here to scout. I'm not too worried about my army. Why can I not talk today? I'm not too worried about my army. Let's go ahead and fast forward a bit. Let's fly up here with Karl Franz. We've got some Hex... Oh, wow. They're coming at me. Okay. So, with that in mind, change of plans. Form up right here. Like, right now. And quick... Oh, and my cannon is all the way over here. Alright, so... Great swords. Get up here, protect the cannon. Let's get you over here. Halberdiers over here to deal with these crypt ghouls. Or crypt horrors. We'll get my crossbowmen up here. Hammer of Witches. Start firing. Start firing at those. And let's get these great swords charging. This isn't going to be an ideal engagement for them per se, but... and let's fly Karl Franz over here. Actually, no. Get my crossbowmen firing at these guys. Where's my other unit of halberds? Still moving up. Okay. And they're going around now. Oh, this is not going to be good. Let's get these two units of great swords over here to assist. You charge that one, you charge that one. We'll send these guys up to reinforce our line. Let's get our great cannon. Let's get our great cannon moved up here. Yeah, those crypt horrors are dropping like flies. Let's finish these ones off. And I am doing some friendly fire damage to my own halberds, but I'm not too worried about it. I'm just going to pull these great swords back. Send them over here. Let's get these guys into this middle fight here. Karl Franz, who's over here? We got a couple of wizards. Pause. Where's my good... There's my charge spell. And then we've got this Helm of Discord as well. Which... we will save that for the moment. We'll do some charge damage in here. We got those great swords coming around the flanks. Looks like the crossbows are dealt with. Let's get these guys over here. Bring you into the back of these units over here. How's Karl Franz doing? He's doing okay. We'll start bringing those guys around. These great cannons aren't doing me any good at the moment. My great swords are holding up pretty well. Carla, I think that's the vampire who needs to die. Let's get these guys into the back of these units over here. Nah, we'll get them in right here. I want to wrap up this flank as quickly as I can. Hex Wraiths. Great target for my halberds. Go get them. Crypt Ghouls, Crypt Ghouls. Alright, Karl Franz, you're not really doing any good in that fight. Let's get some rear charges in. There we go. You guys start firing into these Crypt Ghouls, since you'll get a nice area to shoot from right there. That should do very good. Yeah, look at these guys drop like flies. Man, beautiful. These Grave Guard right here are going to be routing and or they'll be falling apart here very shortly. These Crypt Ghouls are wavering, which is good. And they will drop very quickly. Karl Franz is still doing good. Everything's going pretty well, honestly. The only thing that would be better is if I could get my cannon to about here or so I can fire into the enemy, but I don't think it'll get there before this battle is effectively wrapped up. Alright, those guys are dead. Fire on the other Crypt Ghouls. There we go. Standard ground. Deadly onslaught. Who can I kill here? Let's see, can I get Meldred? Oh yeah, look at the damage there. Wrecked. Meldred is toast. Each hit just absolutely destroying Meldred. There goes Meldred. So she's dead. Alright, Karl Franz, come over here and take out Carla. Although Carla is actually a melee specialist, that's a Banshee. Still massive damage there. I think it was anyway. Maybe let's go deal with Maladine. I'm just destroying these melee heroes. It's not even close. Man. Alright. And I think this fight is basically over. We'll get Karl Franz into the back over here. Stand your ground. Let's send these Grave Guard forward. Yeah, we won it. And we won it pretty convincingly. That's it. That's all she wrote, folks. At least I think it is. Yep, there we go. Hammer of Witches didn't really do much, but wow, those great swords got 150 kills. That's insane. Considering how small the enemy army was, that's really good. Ooh, 1,000 in the treasury. Nah, we'll do the leadership so I can garrison Karl Franz back in here, replenish basically all those troops. And now he has the Silver Seal, which gives him some very, very nice buffs. Let's see, I'll also be able to get Galmaraz, which will also give him nice buffs. And then the Reichland Runefang as well. Once I get these legendary items, these unique items, he's going to be an absolute beast to try and stop, which is going to be fantastic for us. I think military presence, significant. I think we'll leave him in here. I want to at least get this public order positive again before I take all those armies out of there. But unfortunately, guys, I am out of time for this episode. So if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave me a comment. I do appreciate it, and it really helps out my channel. You can also find me on Facebook, Twitter, and Twitch. There are links in the video description below, so check that out as well. Otherwise, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll definitely see you next time.